Immerse yourself in the profound insights offered by Father Chuck Belmonte as he delves into daily reflections on various gospel passages from the Bible.
In my personal choices, how do I know what is right or wrong? Chapter 2. The drama of our human existence encompasses interlocking spheres of belief and behavior, the religious sphere, the moral sphere, and the prudential, political sphere. Today, after seeing the religious sphere, we will see the different setups regarding the moral sphere. The moral sphere: identify the source and specific principles that direct and determine your sense of right and wrong. It is the answer to the question, are there evil acts not atoned for or repented that would threaten the possession and enjoyment of eternal life for me? The Catholic moral sphere derives from Jesus and his Church. The Church invokes the Scriptures and the words of Jesus to formulate the precepts of natural law, clustered around the Ten Commandments, and applies them to specific situations. The moral principles help us understand and define what acts are intrinsically good and what actions are evil. A person facing eternity with a single mortal sin not atoned for or repented could end in condemnation at death. The moral law, except for Catholic merely disciplinary laws such as fasting, applies to everyone, Catholic and non-Catholic alike. For instance, Catholics believe that adultery is wrong for Catholics and non-Catholics alike. The fact of the incarnation, God became man, and thus he reconciled man with himself, is essential to our understanding of Catholic morality. The articles of faith and morals are reasonable, not merely unpredictably determined. The Catholic religion and authentic science are perfectly compatible. God commands us through the Church to do good and avoid evil, love God and neighbor. God is infinitely good and cannot desire evil. Freedom makes man a moral subject. To accomplish a good act, man makes use of his freedom to pursue an authentic good. A good moral option must not be measured only by the good intentions of the subject. We are free to choose what we are to do, but we are not free to make what we have chosen good or evil, right or wrong. Our choices are good or bad, insofar as they conform to God's divine and eternal law and its imperatives, which are made known to us through the mediation of the conscience. Conscience is the judgment of the intellect on the goodness or evil of an act performed or about to be performed. The traditional Protestant moral sphere refers solely to the Bible to distinguish right from wrong. We are saved by faith, not works, understood as moral behavior. Protestant theologians reject so-called man-made doctrines, even as they move forward with non-scriptural doctrines such as salvation by faith alone. Talk of intrinsically evil acts is rare to non-existent. Hence, traditional Protestants cannot point to specific intrinsically evil acts, not atoned for or forgiven, that would lead to condemnation. For them, faith and reason, or religion and science, need not always agree. God, in his infinite majesty, can even command evil as such. In the atheist moral sphere, the first principle is, we live, we seek happiness in whatever form we please, then we die. That's it.
I would be delighted to extend an invitation to you once again tomorrow for another insightful reflection on the Gospel by Father Belmonte.